Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Cami and this is Cami's Fluid Energy Healing Arts. Today we are doing an angelic light language energy healing session to release a deep societal wound that spans across the planet that began in the 1500s. This is known as the witch wound. This affects all of those who were accused, the accusers, those who were hunted, those who passed rules and laws in association with this patriarchal genocide. It affects all of those who were witness to it, family members, torturers, family members of those accused, of those accusing, and of those doing the torturing. This is embedded in the DNA, the blood, and the bone of humanity. It is a control mechanism that we are in the process of dissolving so that we can move forward on our planetary ascension at this time. Please join me on Discord. We have a room set up for this that has a lot more information and a lot of ways that you can begin your healing process. This is a group session today. I had begun this process on my own and I opened it up to my Discord group, and a number of you decided that you wanted to participate in this to anchor your energy throughout the planet and throughout your DNA. So let's get started. So we're going to begin with the bowl now. We're going to draw in 3 deep breaths of white Reiki light coming in through the back of the heart space, filling up through the body, and then I will direct you. First breath now. Coming in through the back of the heart space is white Reiki light and filling up through the body. And we're going to release this breath down through our base chakra, through a beautiful silver cord connecting us deeply into the planet now. Second breath. Coming in through the back of the heart space and filling up through the body. We're going to release this breath up through our crown chakra now, through our higher self, connecting us to Creator Source with a golden cord of energy now. Last breath. Coming in through the back of the heart space and filling up through the body as white Reiki light. And we're going to release this breath to each other in golden figure eights, connecting our energy for this session now. At this time, we would like to activate our interdimensional healing space. So to the north, we call white light up from the earth grid now, extending below us, coming up and bending over top of the center of our healing space now. And as we call to the north, we call in Archangel Uriel and Archangel Aurora. And we call to the healing power of earth, represented in the body as bone and also stone. To the west now, we call white light up from the earth grid, extending below us and extending up above us and coming over into the center of our healing space. And we call to the archangels, Gabriel, Hope, and Jules. We call to the healing power of water, blood, and spinal fluid. To the south, we call white light up from the earth grid now, extending below us, coming up and coming over into the center of our healing space. We call to the archangels Michael and Faith, and we call to the healing power of fire, light, and the spark of life. 11 taps, as today is 11:11, and the numerology for today is also 11. To the east now, we call white light up from the earth grid, extending below us, coming up and over into the center of this healing space. We call to the Archangel Raphael, and we call to the Archangel Mary. We call to the healing power of air, the divine breath, and the divine voice. At this time, we also call down the golden light of Lyra into the center of this healing space. And as this beautiful light interacts with our healing space, giving us access to our divine wisdom across all time and space, it creates a beautiful golden flaming dome around our white sphere. And it reaches down into the planet and creates a full golden sphere around our space now. We call to the pink light of Venus coming down into the center of this healing space and activating a rose quartz crystalline floor, grounding us deeply in cosmic love today. We also call to the deep pink light of Andromeda and the blue light of the Pleiades. And as these magnificent energies interact with our healing space, they activate a white, iridescent, crystalline sphere reaching deep into the planet and high into the atmosphere now. And as we each take a deep breath in through the heart space and exhale it out, this beautiful sphere expands out to encompass the entire planet today. As the work that we do here today is planetary work for the collective, for the highest good of the planet and of ourselves. At this time, we would like to invite in all of our guides, all of our healed loved ones, and all of our unhealed loved ones that choose to be here today may enter in via a pink crystal bubble for their own protection, so that they are grounded in cosmic love. And at the end of this session, they are free to return to Creator Source or back to the ancient forest of the ancestors and await further healing for their soul. Also today, we are calling in the iridescent butterflies. These butterflies will remove all density, any remnant of any density connected to this witch wound. Across all time and across all space, we are dissolving this act of patriarchal genocide, controlling all of those that were considered other. Today we take back our power. We take back our birthright. We reconnect to the planet. All of those things that they separated us from are restored today. This healing is to come through every cell of our body today. Through the blood, through the bone, through the waters of the body. As we breathe in the divine mist of the universal source, we restore wholeness, wholeness, wholeness to the body and the being and all of those that are attached and share DNA with us across this planet, across all time and across all space. Ki yahanda era miala borgaya senta yeshimo komboy senti iyara miata esam. Nis kam yoram boko isheta esira miata esek isham. 11 days ago, I established this healing space, Kusumbuya Sambiat Eram, that we are in today. Kusumyambra Kusum. On this 11/11, Kushumokoboya Sam, continuing to amplify the strength of this energy. Kisayachandai Eram Yampokoya Sam. And all of our higher selves, and the higher selves of all of our ancestors, and all of our progeny, are present in the Akashic records today. Kisamyana Bayekesam, and have been so for the last 11 days. Kusoyarambiak Eram Yasam, doing a deep dive, if you will, into the historical information, so that all affected by this wound would be able to release it today. Kusoyarama Kayesham Estayera Tayesam, restoring wholeness to the DNA and the 5D blueprint. That we would be able to move forward on our divine mission. Of assisting this planet in its ascension process today. Kusoyara makaya sela hi yeram yantoro kosumun die sheran die sama yedesam. Nisam koya paya te eram yalam poko sudoya sarach. Elanti yeram yoko koya sante yeram boy sinto urakat. El handi eram yoloko oko. Intaya ke erin ti yeram mo boya sentaya sharam yasamo kosum. Mintaya eram boyasam. So in this healing space today, what I am seeing is an all-encompassing deep blue violet light that has come over top of each of us today, almost something like a helmet. This is to expand our perspectives and understanding of the information coming to us today. I'm feeling a vastness in the body today, like it is a vast, open portal of pure love. And as we're standing around in our space today, we are all surrounded. This space is vast today. It is vast. We are all surrounded by loved ones across all space and time. Gathered here today to release this oppressive energy, completely dissolving it. From every atom of our DNA. This space is absolutely filled with all kinds of beings. We each have guardian angels. We each have a multitude of angels. I am seeing seraphim, standing all around. Thrones and powers are with us today. In fact, as I'm here, I can feel this energy in my space. The atmosphere is thick with deep, deep love. Hande era miamba kaya sira hast. Esto miolo un poco esceranti esa miamba rico ora tu son. Mista mienta yi ira lat era mukoso. Ila shara miak osoto escera mia sinti iare esoro sotos. Hande era mia saka esanti esom. Impayet era un poco shulo sunto isirhan. Ila miamba rege esanti uro kosoro to eseranti esan. And manifesting down into the center of this Akashic space today is a beautiful white gold beam of light that is taking a very human form. And I recognize this as the energy of Yeshua. Ilania raba esanti shamukosun. Mistayek ira hasla niet oram mukoya era ti iara mietast. Ilan poko iurumuntu yesera. Ila shira moko hoyasam. Ilan baria era ki isata yesam. It's a very strong activation happening in the solar plexus region. In fact, what I'm seeing is a beautiful white and gold light lighting up in the center of each light body here. And this white gold light, as we breathe into it, is expanding up and out and filling our aura and shining beyond. We are part of a great host of light beings here at this specific time, specifically invited to work in this time period. All of the experiences across our lifetime and all of our lifetimes has led us to be capable of this work today. It was all necessary. We are bridging the gap today. We are bridging the gap of the soul. Kushamako usura ta erania ta esita esiro mokusum. Istanian payek eran hielet eram yonto kusum. Ihayat hayasam hielet isach. Kusum yarat sheram yarat oram buyakusum to isa. Isamian payek esura to isamian ta isa. So what I'm seeing right now is each of you are receiving some form of a download of information related specifically to your mission beyond this point. So I'm just going to be quiet for a period of time so that you can get this information clearly. And as it is downloading at this time, it may take some time to integrate before you understand exactly what it is. You're going to want to be cognizant of your dreams and of your clair senses. Just holding some space now for each of you to work, integrate, and anchor. powerful energy swirling through the room now, through the space. It almost looks like breath. Just coming out and swirling around the crown of each being present here today. You can breathe this divine mist in through every cell of your body, allowing it to purify, cleanse, and release all that no longer serves. So I'm being shown a visual right now of this beautiful Yeshua energy that came down in a beam, and represented in human form. And what I'm seeing now are individual tiny beams of light coming from the heart center of this being, expanding out in a sphere, basically, of it almost reminds me of fiber optics. So all of these little lighted beams just coming from the heart space of this precious being and going out and touching each one of us individually. Fully activating unconditional cosmic love within our beings, that we may be able to clearly see the divine in each and every being that we come in contact with. All animals, all humans, even the rocks and the trees and the plants and the air and the water. The divinity in all of it connecting us as one. We are unified in love and joy. We reclaim these things today. We reclaim our birthright to love, peace, and joy. So at this time, I'm seeing a beautiful, beautiful energy just filling up this entire space. It is a beautiful white mist. We are going to intend that this interdimensional healing space remain in place. That our energy may come and go from this space at any time that we choose. That this will remain and encapsulated protected space for continued healing. Across all space and across all time, we declare that this space be made permanent and that we have permanent access to it. So at this time, I'm going to bring the bowl back in and close our session for today, knowing that you can return to this place at any time. So I am not going to release the lights. I'm going to allow these lights to remain here, grounding this into this plane for as long as is required. But we will remove our energy from this space now. And come back into the place where we are on the planet. Focusing on that silver cord connecting us deep into the planet from our first breath today. At this time, we would like to thank all of the beings across all time and space that were present here with us today. With all love, honor, gratitude, respect, and appreciation, we say thank you for supporting us today and assisting us in returning our soul to wholeness and restoring our connections with the planet. And releasing the hold that this wound had on our being. Across all time and across all space. So at this time, we would like to recall our energy from this place and ground it down into the planet, anchoring this healing energy in the place that we are. And as we do so, we continue to breathe down into these silver cords, coming fully back into the space where we began. And we say, we thank you, we thank you, we thank you, and we thank you. Family, thank you so much for choosing to spend your time here with us today. I truly appreciate your presence and your energy here in this very, very special healing session. If today's message resonated with you, I encourage you to like and subscribe so that you can be notified when our content posts here on YouTube. I also encourage you very strongly to join us on Discord and or Patreon. The Discord is a completely free private server that we have set up so that we have a safe place to discuss our experiences. Okay? So much love to each of you. So many blessings. I will see you again soon. Namaste.